We're here at the Detroit Championship, checking in with team number 4003, the Trisonics. These guys have had a ridiculous season. We're talking 5 blue banners, including MSC, and wow, what a great year for you guys so far. So I'm here with Noah and Ethan. We're going to talk a bit more about the robot and show us some of the cool functionality of it. So Ethan, I want to start with you. You're talking about your intake to me a little bit earlier. Walk us through the intake and what's so cool about it.
Well, the main thing we wanted to do is at the beginning of the year when we were talking about strategy, we knew we wanted to have control of the cube the instant we touched it. So the way we did that is we have these intakes down here which push out, and then they're also able to open up, and then the wheels will start spinning, and then we can clamp those onto the cube, and then they come back into this clamp system that's separate and attached to our lift that are able to clamp onto the cube, and then we can lift it up. And to get onto the switch or to get farther back on the scale, we actually push it out so that we can reach further back.
Another thing that you guys have been doing well, you have a pretty unique autonomous function on your robot as well too. I think, Noah, you can correct me, I think you called it motion control, right? Motion profile, so let's talk more about motion profile and autonomous.
So our programming team this year has done something a little bit different than how we programmed it. Last year I was on programming team and we programmed strictly using code. It took a while to do testing and to fine-tune it. This year the programming team, which I'm not part of anymore, but it's been super cool what they've been doing. They have come up with a thing called motion profiling, where they have a picture of the screen or a picture of the field on the screen, and they can plot where we want the robot to go by putting dots on the field. This allows us to create new autonomous modes really quickly and also to fine-tune them really quickly so we can get it super precise. The way they have it with their math equations, the motion profiling is super smooth. It turns really great. You can barely tell when it goes from one dot to the other. And it also makes it super reliable, like I mentioned earlier. So motion profiling has been super great for our autonomous modes this year.
So 2 things I want to wrap up with. I mentioned 5 blue banner season. You guys won Michigan championships. I mean, walk me through that. I mean, winning 5 blue banners has to just be absolutely exhilarating. How's that progress gone from when you started this year, before we started, or before the season started, to 5 blue banners later? Just take me through that feeling and that progress you guys went through the season.
Well, at the beginning of the season, when designing a robot, we kind of made it a little bit complex, using a bunch of pneumatics and a bunch of different motion. So we weren't exactly the most confident in our robot's abilities at first. But when we got to Kettering and started to see what we could do, we found that it was a really great robot. So we took that and ran with it. And we were able to win the Kettering #2 district event. And we were able to win the West Michigan event, which is our home event. And that was the first time we've won that event in our team's history. And then to top it off, we were able to go on to the Michigan State Championship and take that blue banner also. So it was really cool. And I guess another thing to note would be that on top of all that, this is the first time our team has won the Chairman's Award. We were able to do that at the West Michigan event also. So that was really cool.
Congratulations on a great season. Noah, one thing before we take off, I want to talk about right behind you there. You got those ducks going on. So let's talk a little about this ducks and the research, or the money you're raising for cancer research.
So unfortunately, this past December, the mother of one of our family, a couple of our team members passed away. So we dedicated our season to her. Her name was Katie Muma. We dedicated our season to her, and this year our robot's name is Katie in her honor. Also, we are raising money. We're selling these rubber ducks, $1, and the money is going to cancer research. So. Really, everybody has been super supportive towards this. We've raised a couple $100 so far, and we're super grateful for all the support we've seen from teams and from the team's families. So it's really been great.
Trisonics currently ranked in the top 8 right now as we're checking in on Friday, looking for a very deep run here at the Detroit Playoffs. Good luck to you guys, and hope to see you on Einstein.